Hey there, true believers. Rain Kizuragi here with more Let's Play Rune Factory. The last time we were down here, I made a hard save. It's gonna help out a couple issues I have going on. But anyway, last time we cut some wood. We can now enter every building in town before hours, which is awesome. And that was about it. Also, I would like to apologize for, very briefly here, apologize for today's Pokemon video and how it's basically 15 minutes of me being lost and confused, and then minutes of me being salty as hell. So, that's not my most professional video, I realize, but, it happens sometimes.
What?
With that apology behind us now, I think we can all move on with our lives, on to finding more stumps. Yay, more stumps! Everyone loves my stump hunting videos. It's great. Let's see. Last time I talked about how... Where am I even going? I need to go into Tauros. Durr. That's where all the stumps are. I talked about how I'm playing through Bravely Default again last time, right? Yeah. I've decided to try to keep the conversation topics in this playthrough to video game related things, whether it's for the channel or for my personal gaming, which I've started to do again finally with Bravely Default, and Pokemon Black for a little bit, but. There's so much grinding in that game, I can't validate doing it and doing a Let's Play at the same time with Pokemon. There's just too much grinding. There should be more stumps down in this area. So, yeah, that's not how that's going to work. But, yes. So other things for me to talk about as far as the channel is concerned. We have... That big mystery project I mentioned before. I've since downloaded and installed it off of Steam, and I've done a little bit of a test play to see how things work out. So things will work to the way that I like them to. So this is good. This is good, and it's probably going to be a thing. The fact that it is. A longer game and will be done blind might turn a few of you off, but I realize that might be the case, but I don't know. It'd be the first long blind game I've ever done, so I think it could be fun. And the fact that I said it's blind should, discredit the option of Skyrim, which is something you guys have pretty unanimously wanted me to do as well. I don't have Skyrim on my PC. I have it on PS3, so I can't record it right now. Unfortunately, until I get it for PC, or I find a way to record my consoles again, which is something a touch frustrating, admittedly. So what else can I talk about? Oh, the first Let's Replay has been chosen, and I have it. Holy stumps! And I have it installed and ready to go. I should probably handle whatever these. I got a sword from the goblins last time. Ow! Please stop! Please stop! Jesus, harder than it should have been. I have it set aside and ready. It's something that I'm looking forward to doing. I don't know if you guys are gonna want to watch me do it or not, but I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully a couple of you are as well. I've kind of given up the ghost of all of you liking what I'm doing, because I don't know. It just seems like it's hard to coordinate almost 900 people to liking one thing. It's hard, but. It's as long as a lot of you like the things that I'm doing, and the people who are around enjoy watching things. That's what matters to me. As long as people are happy with what I'm doing. But as far as the channel goes, we got some stuff coming up in the future. I'm very excited about that. Every playthrough is actually going really well. Aside from Pokemon just now, that was incredibly frustrating, what happened in that video. I haven't watched it. Probably go watch that to know what I'm talking about. Wait till this is done. Yeah, I get pretty salty at the end. Very, very frustrated. But at least here in Rune Factory, I know what I'm up against. Stumps. I can take out stumps. Stupid stumps made me look bad. Booga booga booga, etc. We take a look at how much wood I have. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Down to about just shy of 60 stumps to go. Still very, very good. There's at least like 10 in here, which is great. This room is actually really good for stumps. We'll have to come back here at some point. Well, here regularly, rather, because there's a lot in here. I don't know if I can get them all this time. And more importantly, there's a lot of tiles that can grow stumps, so yeah. I'm not forgetting anything today, am I? I hope not. It'd be really awkward if I am. We'll wear down our health bar and see what's going on. And no, I'm not going to give you any hints for what the Let's Play Blind project is going to be. You guys are just going to have to wait. Unless you have me on Steam, in which case, well, you'll probably figure it out, because I'll be playing it. Also gotta start thinking about October and what's gonna go on during that month. Because if you're new to the channel, you might not know this, but I do Halloween-themed games through October. So, Rune Factory will be one of the ones that continue. Etria is the other one that's gonna persist through October. But Dishonored and Pokemon, if it's still running, it might not be. Realistically, it might not be. Depending on how much endgame content there is. That's a spoiler for where I'm at in my recording. Yeah, we'll just have to see if that's still even going to be a thing before then. But yeah, those will take a back seat and go on pause for the time being, and we'll do Halloween-themed things, which will be fun. In past, I've done Castlevania games, I did Costume Quest, and I did Vampire the Masquerade Blind. So, I do a variety of things. So, there should be something for everybody, somewhere. That is a thing I actually pride myself on this channel, is keeping a variety going. So that way, there's something for everyone. I don't like to retort, as I was going to say. I don't like to record, there's the proper English, more than one game of a certain genre. So, much as I want to record like 4 RPGs at once and just do nothing but grinding through all of my free time, I decide to not do that, because as fun as endless grinding is, it's not what I want to do with my life. And similarly, I may put a pause on doing Styx, which was the next blind game I was going to do, because that was in the poll. You guys did show interest in wanting to see it, so I will be doing it at some point. But I don't know if I'm going to do it now, because it's kind of a stealth game, sort of like Dishonored is. So I don't want to get too stagnant on my channel, is all. That's all. Too overly saturated with one genre. But we'll see. We'll see how that all goes when I get there. All this is just me kind of rambling about plans that I may have to have an audible record for myself, if nothing else. So maybe I won't forget. Spoilers, I'm probably going to forget. We gotta do our strawberries today. Those should be grown today, actually, huh? Should be. maybe this wasn't a great idea to start a mega field without an upgraded watering can. But I said this a couple of videos ago, if not the last video, but there is a reason why I'm kind of crippling myself like this right now. It'll make things a lot easier in future, and that's what I keep holding on to, that later on things will be easier because of this, I promise. I'm very confused about this crop. I don't know if it's even worth growing. Yeah, let's go ahead and break this. Just clear that. There's my watering can. There it is. Let's go into all my watering, then we'll go look for, well, almost all my watering. Then we'll go look for stumps. We'll go cut some more stumps, and then we'll go handle strawberries, because I'm pretty sure those are going to be grown today, which means I can get those sweet, sweet RP orbs, which is going to be nothing but help. So we'll wait on that. I love that our warp away spell is free. That's nice. I like that. And then we need the hammer for now to break into the big field, which may or may not have stumps in it. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Hopefully it does. I like when that field has stumps, because it's easy to get to. And we can get some mining out of the way too. Iron, fair enough. We'll always take some iron, whether we sell it because it's a decent level, or we hold on to it because it's iron, sort of up in the air. Just suplex all the weeds because we don't need those. We'll cut what we can here, and then we'll go back to our strawberries and see what's going on with those. But as far as oh yeah, back to October. This is how my mind works. You'll have to pardon. Back to the October Let's Plays. I think I have the games that I want to do in mind already. I'll have to find a way to record the one, and the other one I need to download and install off of my Steam. But that's just time, really, on that one. That's easy. Then once we get that done, then I can start doing that. And I may honestly just do all of those now, and then just have them ready for October. That sounds like a good plan to me. Just talking about plans to you guys. Hopefully this isn't boring. I'm sorry if it is. Oh, and it's on the topic of backlog, because this is probably a thing you guys have noticed. Last week's Pokemon and Rune Factory, they were done in backlog because well, I had to work 50 hours, so I recorded like the whole week in advance, so I could, you know, not be exhausted in trying to do things. So,
good morning.
Hello, Doctor. Yep, probably am, because I'm just that damn good.
Please, do come in. Good morning.
We should probably do Celia's quest soon too, or Celia, Felicity's quest. I keep calling her that. I'm very sorry, Felicity. I'm gonna still blame Harvest Moon DS for making that name just stick in my head so hard. That's strange.
So, you've come to buy something.
I'm really firmly in the camp that says Newman is Nicholas's illegitimate father. I don't know if that's canon or not offhand, but if it's not, it's the most implied thing since implications were implied. That sentence didn't even make any sense. Usually my things don't make any sense either, but at least they're strangely worded to where they're entertaining. That was just weird.
Good morning.
I apologize. Let's talk to everybody. We're almost done.
Morning.
Just try to sound a little more Bjord, Bianca.
Good morning.
It's with a it's Bjork's side act. Bjord. B-J-O-R-D. Bjord. God, that was a joke that no one would understand. Yes, I know how to do that. We'll get there eventually, Godwin. Eventually I'll do that, and eventually we'll be able to continue the game. But for now... Where is Emmett? Is he around? Is he around down here, or is he upstairs? I don't remember where he goes when he's not at the bar. Oh, it's right here.
Good morning.
Sure. You get to see them when they're sober, and then when they're smashed. And being really lovey and drunkenly honest with each other.
Please come in. Morning.
Still think she's trying to tell me that I'm stronger than a dragon. That's how I'm taking what she's saying.
Yeah, business here.
I am the real deal. I am the realest of deals. I kill dragons for fun. I don't. I've only killed one, actually.
Please come in.
She's really sunburned. I'll have to look that up between videos, actually, if Newman is Nicholas's father. So to me, it makes total sense. I mean, you guys see the dialogue. It's pretty well spelled. I need my sword, actually. There's my sword. Need a better sword. I should have sold the broadsword when I was in videos. That was... Oh, there. Cool. Yes. Full power. I don't even need to go to the hot spring today. I'm at full power. So let's finish these strawberries, then we'll go back home and we'll do the thing. Oh, that wasn't what I intended to do. I've broken my little pattern now. I'm very confused. Summer's just starting too. My God, I actually get blown away sometimes at the progress that we've made in this LP so fast. That is a little bit of a humble brag, I realize, but I've gone a long way from people complaining that I wasted time a lot in Frenzied Mineral Town, which is a thing I need to talk about as well, actually, because you guys have been requesting a Let's Replay of that, and I'm not gonna say that I won't. But what I am going to say is, I have so many other games for this slot that I want to do that are new first, because I love Friends of Mineral Town. It's my favorite Harvest Moon game, like ever. But I have the entire Rune Factory series to do. I have all of the other Harvest Moon games to do. I have so many things to get to. So I wouldn't hold my breath on Replay Friends of Mineral Town just yet, but it is a thing that I'm seriously giving a lot of thought to. So if that helps any of you who might be worried about that possibility, it is a thing I'm aware of. I'm thinking how I want to do it. Because another thing with it, though, I've kind of done everything that can be done in that, with the exception of, like, there's a lot of stuff I didn't do, but that's all just, like, grinding and time consumption, so I can't imagine it's going to be fun to watch. Like the tools, I actually have most of that video done, I just need to get the last tool. I know it's been years, but it's just, I keep getting busy with other things. And that's kind of lame of me to say it that way, but I have a lot going on, actually.
Hello.
I'm making excuses as well, so that's great of me. That's what we're going to call it today, though, so I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next time on the Host Rune Factory, where we will continue to cut wood, because wood cutting is the highest level of manliness we can possess in this world. So, till then, okay?